pathways fences people's backyards, and South State Street pathways study. They are breaking sidewalk codes, the utility poles are in people's yards, and the path is just plain crooked. Mercy Street pathway extra number 1. There are many big cracks along the pathway and it is very tight space. And the North State Street pathway extra number 2. The person who has the fence is breaking the code, which is that the fence is over utility access code. And also, other than this, I have some questions and comments because today I went and looked at those again. And the questions I have are, who is the owner of the pathways? Does Mission own untapped land? Is this a case of adverse possession? Is the crossing guard working for Ferry or Mission Police? Because there is not a single Mission kid that has any benefit from the crossing guard. There's no sidewalk on 63rd Street, so the kids will have to ride their bikes on one of the busiest streets. And the monitoring will not help count how many kids use 63rd Street because it is so dangerous that parents have told them not to.
And Lola, Danielle, tell us a little bit about that, again, the monitoring that is being done.
Sure, and that has to do with the pedestrian and bike counts that we started doing around all of the schools in Mission as part of the Safe Route study. We have been at Highlands, or our consultants been at Highlands to look for kids who are currently walking, and we know that there are kids who just can't walk, and so we're trying to just get a good sense of what the current conditions are in and around schools. The next step will be to do a focus group with representatives from the school and the student bodies and the PTAs, and actually take them out and do a walking tour too, and ask them, okay, tell us what your areas of concern are, like Lola has, or certain streets that are hard to cross, or places where the sidewalks are difficult, things like that.
In this, for this specific school, but is this going to be taken up by the people that are doing this survey that we're paying for on the safe?
The pedestrian counts are being done by Olsen, who's the consultant we've hired to help us do the study.
Right.
And then we take
So
those
it's all going to be a comprehensive part of the
final
study and recommendations anyway, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And those are great questions, and we will definitely take a copy of Lola's questions and start working on them. I have already shared with her tonight some information about the easements and things like that we could find already. So.
Oh yeah? Like what, give me for instance?
Well, there is an easement in all of those corridors that she mentioned from the original plats in 1950 when it was dedicated to the county because the city didn't even exist then. It's labeled as a 10-foot walk easement, but there's no description of what or how it should be used. So unlike a utility easement that says we're dedicating this for use of X, Y, and Z utilities to be maintained by so-and-so, it just, all it is says walk easement. So it's a little bit unclear, but we've started to look into what it is, what we can find about it, what we can learn about it.
Is it county?
No, it was dedicated to the county because there was no city at the time. It's presumably now part of the city and part of the class for that land. So we'd have to probably ask our land use attorney exactly what that means for us. It would be best if it had a really great description, like this is to be used for walking by the public, not to be obstructed by fences or whatever, but it doesn't say that right now.
The fence is a conundrum, isn't it? With already there, and yeah, that's one conundrum. And then the gate and the stairs, that's school property, I assume?
The gates and the stairs are on school property.
And do they lock that gate for a specific reason?
We will have that conversation with Highlands to see what they're doing, why they're doing it the way they're doing it. It may have to do with security for the school, or it may just be an oversight.
And then same with the stairs, why they put stairs instead of
Yeah, it's not an ADA route, obviously, with stairs on it, but and we also obviously have a policy about where you should be riding your bike on school ground, so that's kind of their operations side of things. Maybe they'd be willing to reevaluate that.
Great, thank you.
I thought it was excellent.
I think
Excellent
great.
presentation, Lola.
You
Thank
know
you.
that one pathway that has the curve right there in front of it? If you hit that at full speed when you're on your skateboard, you can get to good area. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, that was an excellent presentation, and I guarantee you the city's gonna be looking into all this stuff, and we'll be using a lot of the information that you presented to us, and
Will you be part of the
Focus group?
focus group?
yeah, I heard you were gonna be on.
Congratulations.
That's great.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Lola, did you bring anybody with you?
My dad.
Your dad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's
Very
very
good.
good.
She was very,
Yeah.
She-
very thankful for you addressing.
Thank you very much.
That was-
Yeah.
All started with a closing meeting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, lots of boys.
Yeah.
Very nice, thank you.
Awesome job.
So what's the next step on that?